He made his way into the limelight when his unconventional form of comedy went viral across social media and YouTube. Now the young comedian Tumi Stopnonsons Matila is determined to take comedy to greater and new heights. Born in the south of Joburg, Matila has taken comedy from its traditional stand-up world into that of the world of Jemima, an alter ego of sorts who South Africans have grown to love. Tumi is with us to discuss how comedy has developed in this new age of social media and where he intends taking his career. Pleasure to have you with us, Tumi.
Well, I'm honored to be in the studio with you, Tim.
Much appreciated, and my apologies that I'm feeling the way I am today. But with good doses of humor from you, I should feel all right in a short time.
Yes.
Now, I was not aware that you are the guy who came up with that story, that skit on Patrice Motsepe, apparently KFC and all of that jazz. So what was going on? And people loved it and it spread around.
Oh, yeah. The funny thing about it is that people actually thought that it's real, you know?
Yes.
When I woke up this other morning and I was watching that particular program on TV,
yes,
then I realized that it's something that I could do. You know, I can in fact fuse my editing skills with my very humorous personality, and I thought of something that would trigger everyone's mind, you know, something that's just out of line of the traditional comedy scene.
Yes, and of course you were borrowing from Khumbule Khaya, right?
Pardon?
Were you borrowing from Khumbule
Yes,
Khaya?
I was borrowing from Khumbule Khaya. But the funny thing is I shot it in my bedroom. Everything was shot in my bedroom.
Yes.
And I came with it, and it just went viral to a point. I did not expect that.
Yes.
You know, it went viral to such a point that I got even bookings in Nigeria.
Are you kidding?
People were excited and they wanted to know. So hence, even today, I'm still known as Ngwana Motsepe, you know?
Yes.
So yeah, that was the clip that I actually did, and it was my breakthrough into the industry, because
really?
After then, yes, the following became massive. I had back-to-back interviews. Look at me, I'm with you. I'm hanging with you.
Yeah.
So, hey, the clip.
But so how many people have seen that clip on the internet?
A lot. I think now it's close to 700,000 views,
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
On my Facebook, I remember it went as close as the million mark.
Yeah.
So it went as far as the whole world, I think.
And it changed things anyway. And then
Yes.
now you've had your own shows. You've been nominated. You've also won awards. You've appeared with other established
Look at
comedians.
me now. Yeah, I think the clip, as I said, it was a breakthrough for me. Look at me now. I just had even a show a week ago. Mm-hmm. At Carnival City. It's a second installment of the BE comedy show, what I call the Bless Us Economy Empowerment comedy show.
Yeah,
yes, the first one being a sold out with just 2 weeks of marketing. So I think it's my time now. I think the world must just be prepared for this Stopnonsons.
Now, tell me about the Bless Us Economic Empowerment. I like the concept anyway. What's behind that? What's the story? Anyway,
Okay.
I haven't seen it, so I wish I could share what the humor and the fun is all about.
With the BE comedy, what is actually happening is that it's a current what we call, me and my business partner Richard, we call it the current affair comedy show.
Yes.
Whereby we basically deal with current trending topics.
Yes.
Now, with Bless Us being the in thing, you know,
that is a quick concept that you put together, because the word has come into common use. It's not so long ago, and already you've got a show on that. Yeah.
Sold out shows.
Yeah, sold out. We must underline that.
Yes, let's just put it out there. But however, we try by all means to give people what's relevant, because we're tired of going to shows or giving people old material, because we are facing that problem in the country whereby people don't even find it exciting to attend comedy shows, because when they come for a specific phase on the comedy, then they expect those type of jokes that they already know. You know what I'm saying? So we are current. We're giving people what's new jokes, new material, and everything.
But you say we're having a problem in this country on that. We've got bigger problems than that. Like if you can give us, I won't tell you, but. But anyway, I mean, just give me a flavor, a taste of what's going on with the Blessers Economic Empowerment Show.
Yeah, what the setup is, is I have a lineup of different comedians that I just rotate every now and then and give platform to new upcoming comedians.
Yes.
Whereby the previous show we had like 9 comedians. Award winners, but they are not given that platform. You know what I'm saying? And I had an international act called Jeppe College. She got popular with a skit, whereby she was claiming to be Beyonce's mom.
Yeah.
So it's more or less a platform for upcoming comedians to be able to express themselves on stage, to be given that opportunity for the world to see them. Because, however, some of us got fortunate with the hard work that we put into the art.
But you're relatively new in the game, and you're already putting a show that involves other artists, and you're talking about giving other people a platform. How long have you been in this?
I've only been in the game for like 2.5 years.
And already giving other people a platform.
And already, because I know the struggles of being there. I mean, myself, I've been. This is something that the world doesn't even know.
Yeah.
I was once at a point where I was homeless because I wanted to do this comedy so bad.
Yes.
So I know the struggles whereby you approach someone that is already in the industry and they're giving you a hard time to give you just small stage time, you know.
Yes.
So I'm just there to be their superhero.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, anything that is big or becomes a big event, somehow it's almost like the normal way, right? It doesn't have to happen that way all the time, that you struggle first.
Yes.
But the way, otherwise everybody would be successful, would have cracked it and so on. You know, it just happens to be one of the hurdles that you have got to overcome before you get in. I don't know, maybe it's the universe, it's nature that makes it become difficult if you want to achieve something, that you must go through a problem. But your background, for you to be inspired that morning and shoot the video that went viral, what was going on at the time?
That time, I remember. There was this was the point in life whereby I was homeless, right?
Yeah.
So I was asked by this other lady that I go to the same church with.
Yes.
She asked me to look after the house that she was trying to sell, but she was not getting a buyer.
Yes.
So now, I'd be every time when I go to sleep on my folded bed of curtains.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
I always had that thing. What can I bring out to the world that will shock everyone? That is not something that they are used to.
Or make them pay attention.
Exactly. That's just going to grasp their attention. And the funny thing is, Petrus Motsepe himself, he's one person that I look up to as a role model in terms of business, rather. And when I took my camera at that time, it was the exact same time when Kumbleka was playing.
Yes.
So I saw how the people were telling stories of their loved ones, how they miss them and how they are in a quest of finding them. And I thought, how about I just switch it up and add humor into it?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I could relatively associate that with Petrus Motsepe, because I know once I speak of Petrus Motsepe, people are most likely to listen. They are most likely to pay attention to that. And the way that the skit is being structured, you can tell that I'm talking a lot of things that don't really make sense.
Yes.
But however, the character that I'm giving to you, I'm very serious.
Yes.
And for me, there's a point where I even cry on the video because it means that much for me to find my dad, who is Petrus Motsepe.
And of course, life has changed from the folded bed of curtains since then until now. Has it? What's going on now? What difference has that made in your own personal life?
Firstly, I'd say praises to the man above. I mean, without him, I would never be where I am today. Like you were saying, there are certain steps that we need to encounter, or certain events that we need to experience in life in order for us to go to reach where we want to. I always tell people that none of the pain or none of the struggles I feel ashamed of. I had to go through that in order for me to come out this product. I went through all of that, but today all I can say is that I'm an award-winning comedian. I'm a brand ambassador for Jeppe College. I get paid to live. I have my house. I have a car. I have all of those things that just happened in a period of years. In just 2.5 years. But all of that happened in a period of 8 months.
Yes.
So I'm very grateful to the man above. And I hope my life is also an inspiration.
It is already, yes.
To the youngsters out there.
Because, if you imagine, you could have given up at that time and felt sorry for yourself when you were watching Kumbule Kaya and then take it personally and feel bad about it.
And also go back home myself.
Exactly. And then you got some inspiration in that and then turned it into something great. I love your story.
Thank you very much.
Tumi, everything of the best to you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate the time that you spent with us here. And I'm sure we'll score some free tickets. You return our calls next time we call you. You mustn't pretend you've never heard of us before.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tim. Thanks for having me. It's an honor for me to be here in your presence.
We're very much proud of you.
Thank you.
Young man Tumi Matila, Stopnonsons, our guest here on the program, and we hope you were inspired by his story. And he's got a lot of great things going on for him, and we wish him everything of the best. And from us, so we hope you enjoyed the show. Good night to you.